Dual control issue was not taken up for discussion today. Today we were discussing about the final parts of the model GST law. One issue that was discussed at length, in fact for nearly 2 hours, was with regard to how to deal with the territorial waters of India. The current practice is the states collect sale tax from the bunkering charges, sail on high seas and so on. But in the draft law, union was defined to include the territorial waters.
Union?
Was defined to include the territorial waters of India. That is distance into the sea, 12 nautical miles. Now that was not acceptable. So now it looks like there has been a large number of court cases on this. In fact, there's a case pending in the Supreme Court. But the position of the states is that this is an area from where they have been collecting their tax since independence. And two, SEZ, though now defined to be within the part within state.
Right.
Now this can be treated as something like that. So this issue took a lot of time, but no decision was made on this.
So on the
What
rollout
happened
date,
to the timeline for the rollout for GST, sir?
getting to hear sir, September possibly?
It can happen anytime, say June, July, August.
But
There is nothing to prevent it.
So, but
But definitely not April, sir.
If not, definitely not April. If it can be passed in the budget session, then definitely by I think June, July.
Sir, I hope that before
can.
the budget, all issues will be sorted out.
Very well.
So what
Of the
demands
issues
are-
that we took up for discussion today, one issue regarding the territorial waters of India could not be decided upon.
So what were the
And
key-
tomorrow we'll be taking up the dual empowerment
So
control
apart
model.
from territorial waters, what else was discussed today?
Well, you see, the law is very big, very large, and a lot of clauses. And we do discuss things
So a lot of
like
presentations were made today.
Yes, in the morning, the telecoms, railways, banks, and insurance, they all made presentation. Now, their problem seems to be that they provide all India services, and therefore they wanted a special treatment,
Right. Single registration.
single registration, and so on, and of course, relatively lower GST rate, service tax. Well, they made the presentation.
Sir, what's
Sir,
happened?
how
what
many
is
of
the
these
issue raised by,
representations will
Commerce
actually
Minister?
pass the muster
Many
of
of
the
the
council,
issues they
sir?
raise will have to be decided only in the rules, so there is no hurry about that.
So what about dual control? Since you say that it's going to be taken tomorrow,
It will be
what
taken
is
up
state's
tomorrow.
position, sir?
Well, I do not know. I cannot speak for all states,
But at least for yours.
but Kerala has not changed from its position. At least a dozen states, I think, are very firm that below 1.5 crore rupee turnover, the dealers and service providers should be entirely within the domain of the state.
So what are
Two, IGST also should be shared with the state.
What is the time of
Okay.
meeting tomorrow,
So
sir?
is this a
At
new demand, sir?
11:30,
Is this a new demand
11:30.
in terms of sharing of IGST also with state?
Yes, that was a demand made in the two meetings back.
Sir, revenue loss on after demonetization. Issue of
Compensation has been by and large sorted out.
whether center is willing to compensate after the loss of revenue after.
No, that has not been taken. We discussed only GST.
Are you asking for additional compensation?
No, there won't be a service tax separately. It will be
Under GST, single registration.
yeah, there is only one registration, GST registration.
will have to register in every state.
For service tax, sir.
Now that is one problem that the service providers, all India service providers, want to overcome. We have not decided upon that. We have decided that there will be a compensation fund which consists of the revenue from the cess plus additional revenues as may be decided by the council, which means There could be public borrowing, or could a grant be given from the other revenues of the center. But cess now it looks like can be imposed upon larger number of commodities than just the 4.